Maria Calavera, the legendary Grimm Reaper. Let's talk about this character. Maria made her debut in Volume 6. She was a great huntress who lost her will to fight the moment she lost what made her special.
You're the Grimm Reaper. You were a legend. Then you disappeared. I wanted to be as good as the Grimm Reaper.
Well, I'm nothing but a disappointment, so you're well on your way.
She's rather spunky despite her old age, still sharp for the most part, and doesn't take any crap.
The last thing you'll catch me doing is letting some kid tell me what to do. Go to bed.
I thought trails led somewhere.
Do you have nothing better to do than to harass a defenseless old lady? You know, they say time changes people, but I see you've still got that stick right up. Ooh!
Most fans enjoyed the old hag's personality, but why was Maria created in the first place? Well, if it wasn't obvious while watching the intro, we find out why in Chapter 6.
In the tunnels, you knew exactly what to say to make my eyes do that. How do you know so much about the Grimm?
Well, isn't it obvious, girl? I had silver eyes.
What a twist!
Ever since Silver Eyes became a part of the narrative, folks have been dying to hear more about this mysterious power.
There's a few questions that, we wanted to know the answers to for a very long time. And
That would be
like,
a very cool
what?
reveal.
Silver eyes.
The writers introduced this nugget during the Volume 3 finale and decided to ignore it for 2 whole volumes. This, among other things, led to the criticism of the character Ruby Rose and the show as a whole. And yeah, I was pretty much leading the charge on that. But hey, it turns out we all just needed to be more patient. You see, Miles and Carrie have a plan.
Stuff in Rwby has been planned since the very beginning.
A well thought out and organized plan that us fans are not privy to. They're content with having characters seem stupid,
I have no more questions.
so long as they can take their sweet time getting to shit. I have to believe that Maria was a part of this grand master plan. It was time for Rwby to finally talk about her silver eyes, and what better way than to have a silver-eyed master fall right into her lap. How awesome is that? She just walks off the train car and... Wait a minute. Why was Maria still in the back cars?
Get the passengers to the front cars.
The plan was to move everyone to the front cars. Well, I guess Maria's old ass can't hear very well. Maybe she was in the bathroom or something. No, it looks like she turned around and went back. Why? Rwby is the reason vexed, duh. She must have noticed Ruby's silver eyes at some point and was intrigued. It's probably been a while since she's come across a fellow silver-eyed warrior.
Rwby, what color are your eyes?
Silver.
Oh, she had no idea Rwby had silver eyes. Wait, then why was she... Well, I guess Maria is still a huntress at heart?
Child, a huntress is supposed to protect others to the bitter end.
Even though her fighting days are over, the huntress in her won't allow her to run from danger. She still wants to protect and look after the people.
But after I lost my eyes, I only ever looked after myself.
What? Mr. Krabs, I am so confused.
I don't understand. This is the Grand Master plan, right? They had years to prepare for this. Why didn't she move to the front cars? Was she just lazy and didn't feel like walking? Did she not trust the pro huntsman that gave the order? Or is she just losing her mind?
I suppose my mind just isn't what it used to be.
Perhaps I'm missing something here. Let's take a step back. Why was Maria traveling in the first place? Well, she lost her eyes scrapping with Lizard Girl, because her semblance only works when she's not fighting.
What is your semblance?
Reflexes. I can sense everything better than most and react to attacks almost before they happen.
I don't know if we're supposed to keep going on this or if we're supposed to be doing that. Like, I could talk forever about the Maria fight.
Now she has to deal with this Atlas tech.
I'm just a little hard of hearing. And blind, without my eyes. Oh yes, I come through here about once every 10 years to get my eyes checked up in Atlas.
So I get why she wants to go to Atlas, but there's a problem. The borders are closed, woman. Everyone knows this.
First it was the dust embargo, now it's the closing of borders.
General Ironwood closed the borders and recalled all of his little troops in tin cans.
No one's happy about the Atlas borders or embargo.
How was she expecting to get to Atlas? Did she think her old pal Cordo was going to give her a lift?
Witch. She-devil.
So let me get this straight. She was traveling to Argus with no plan, she stayed on the back cars for no reason, and she showed up at the gate like an idiot knowing that the commanding officer hates her guts.
Stupid.
Guys, Maria was created to deliver the bland Silver Eyes exposition. That's it. The writers did not think past that.
It is the desire to preserve life which fuels the light inside you.
She just happened to be there, a person willing to teach the main character whatever she needs to know.
If you're tired of not knowing anything, how about we discuss those eyes of yours?
She's a tool for Ruby's development, I get it, but you can't just toss her into the show all willy-nilly. It still needs to feel natural and make sense. There's nothing meaningful about the way the character was introduced, and if she's going to hang around the group, she needs to offer up a bit more wisdom than "don't be like me."
You shouldn't aspire to be like me.
She was the best huntress of her generation, they all could have learned from her. Instead of just being Ruby's little helper, she should have had moments with each member of Team Ruby. I mean, she was there the entire volume. Oh well, I doubt she'll be around for much longer. What did you guys think of Maria? Do you think she'll play a role in Volume 7? Let me know in the comments.
And you're sure you can fly this?
Missy, I can do whatever the plot needs. I can fly airships, I can stretch my arm like Mr. Fantastic, and I can jump 30 feet down the well. No problem. The walking stick is just for show. Thanks for taking the time to watch this, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, and as always, I will see you in the comments. Later.